everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
So since we doing internet shit, let's do it. I know we in the middle of a story time about another girl, but some breaking news has just hit. Okay? Breaking news. Stop everything and listen. Okay? You want me to talk? Let's talk. I let my friend, who I've known for, it would have been 17 years this year, live with me because she had lost her house. For her own reasons, her own decisions. There's nothing that I did to make her lose her house. But I swear I feel like it's my fault. I feel like it's my fault that she lost her house. Okay? As she was losing her house, you know, she got mad that I didn't help the way she wanted me to help. I gave her money. Like, if she needed something, I would just send $50. I would just send money to help her. You know what I'm saying? Money that I really don't have. Like, and then once she finally lost the house, she cussed everybody out because we weren't over there helping her move. Like, okay, so we're done at that point. She said we're done. She told me, F off. Me and this other girl's fake. I can really, I have receipts for everything that I'm saying. Okay? So at that point, I'm thinking, wow, I just lost my friend, right? But nope. Her son goes to the hospital and she tells me about it because I really do care about her kids. Like, despite what she's saying, despite her coming out and putting my kids on blast and talking about my kids on the internet, I really did care about her kids. So I did want to know that he was okay. Okay? He gets out the hospital. She tells me, well, you know, she about to drive around in Uber or, you know, DoorDash until she make money to buy a hotel room. I'm like, baby, no, you can just come stay here. Just bring the kids and come stay here. It's not a lot of space, so we gonna figure it out, right? So that was in like December, right? It was around like early December. And she, you know, we got into it a few times over me not doing enough. Like, all I did was give her a roof over her head. I'm watching her drown because I'm not giving her money. I'm watching her drown because I'm not giving her my car. Mind you, I've never asked her for my car, for her car. I would never ask somebody for their car unless I had the money to replace it in case something happened, because I wouldn't be insured in your car, right? So the last time that she stayed, the final time, we both got our taxes on a Wednesday. And I guess that following Thursday, she got approved for a house that I helped her get approved for because I pretended to be her landlord, because she couldn't call her last landlord because whatever, it's up. And I guess that's their fault. So everything is somebody else's fault. Okay. So I'm like, you know, she tells me she got the house. I'm happy. But then she tells me she doesn't have any money. I don't know how much she got. I think it was somewhere around $4,000. Okay. From Wednesday to that following Thursday, on my kids, that bitch ain't put that much groceries in my house. Okay? So the reason that she didn't have no money, I don't know. I really don't, because she wasn't helping with no bills, because I didn't want her to help with bills. I wanted her to work on herself and better herself so her and her kids could get out of this situation. And while she was living here, those kids died in that car, right?
Damn.
They unalived in that car, the kids that froze, right? In Detroit. I don't know if you're not from Detroit. Maybe you heard about it. Maybe you didn't. She would constantly, every time I didn't do something her way, say stuff like, we just gonna go sleep in the car. We just gonna go sleep in the car in the middle of winter in Michigan. When you know this news story is top news right now. Like, So long story short, she moved out. She moved with a dude that would have done anything for her, I guess. And she weaseled her way back in his life. That's exactly what she did, so she can get stuff out of him. Go off, sis. And I know that didn't go well because I heard through the grapevine that she was dogging him out too. But, you know, because he probably didn't do enough. Even though he helped her he gave her some money, I guess, to help her get her house. That still wasn't enough. Okay? So our last message, she said, I'm getting my stuff. Don't call me. You're only worried about yourself. Don't call me no more. Goodbye. That was the last thing she said to me. And I personally feel like when somebody says that to you, it's done. I would feel like a lame ass bitch reaching out to you and saying anything. Am I wrong for that? So today, I get on Facebook and sis is airing out my laundry, okay? She talking about my kids. She talking about all type of shit. talking about my, like, the fact that I was married and she helped me and now I'm with someone new, but don't talk about that. And I helped her when she had them kids back to back. Like, have you been sitting here monitoring everything about me so you can use it against me one day? Like, are you, bitch, is you cool? So, with all the Facebook stuff, mind you, there was never a text to my phone. She never said anything to me. I'm thinking she got the shit handled, right? But I'm not going to reach out to her because she said goodbye. Don't call me. Anything that's your life at that point is not my problem. It's not. And then I did offer to be her daughter's godmother. But obviously when you cut me off, I knew that was cut off too. Am I supposed to still be on your because you in a bad way? We all in a bad way. Trump is president. We all in a bad way right now. Okay? But I just feel like it should never come to the kids. It should never come to the kids. Because she not perfect with her kids. My son don't live with me. He live with my granddad. You know? I don't know where her daughter is now. But I know at the time she was living here, her daughter was living with her baby daddy's other baby mama. So, it's just like, why is everybody that's around you, why is every friend that you have falling out with you, why is every family member that you have not with you? Why? At some point, it has to be you. At some point, it has to be you. You need to realize that it's you. You block the love. Because I promise you, my only intention for letting this girl stay here was for her to get back on her feet. And who am I to put somebody on their feet when I'm trying to figure shit out? There's way more that I could air out about her. But I'm not a bum ass that would do some shit like that. That's lame shit, bro. It's lame. You trying to turn my family against me? You could never. That's your bad habit, turning your family against you. And by the way, I told your sister happy birthday too. Oh, and also, speaking of reaching out, since you want to talk so bad on the internet, your old landlord sent somebody to my house and they looking for you. They knocked on my door and they looking for you. So, get your shit in order and get the fuck off Facebook talking shit. You got more shit to worry about, baby. Way more. Oh, and one more thing. I know I told y'all to don't go on Miami trips because you can lose your friends. Also, don't let your friends live with you if you're not ready to figure out if they're really your friend, because you really might lose your friend.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Listen, man. Hey. Too many people dying in Detroit too many kids are dying in Detroit in frozen cars. Look. In 2025, there was a couple in February, there was a couple in March. I'm like, damn. You can't even pinpoint which kid died in their car because there's so many homeless people, and that is sad. Bro, I could just show you. I was looking for one. It's February 10th. Unhoused family living at the Hollywood Casino. 2 kids sleeping in the van. 2 kids believed to have frozen to death. One's in February. This is in March. This is in January of 2026. That's the same situation. A mother and her teen daughter were found dead inside. Bruh, like what? This shit is crazy how many people are dying in cars in Michigan. A mother and her teen daughter found dead inside their vehicle at a West Michigan mobile home park. They had been sleeping in the vehicle because of the issue with their home. Investigators say exhaust system and floorboards were in poor condition, so it's suspected that carbon monoxide poisoning killed them. Investigators believe the mother and daughter found dead in the vehicle died from carbon monoxide poisoning. They just said that twice in a row. It's crazy. Detectives examined the vehicle, found the floorboards and exhaust system to be in poor condition. They just said that twice. Like, that's so weird. They was just trying to stay warm. And they fell asleep and they died. That's crazy. Like, it's so crazy how many people die in Michigan because of the cold air. Like, we can't even pinpoint the story. It's and think about it like this. You know how many homes right now are out of power and it's hot. Hot. Mississippi, Gary, Indiana. Um, where else? All these Midwest states or cities, that small cities that had tornadoes and storms over the past couple weeks, devastating storms. They're still out of power. I got several friends that are out of power right now, and it's hot. Just think of people who have died just because it's hot, just because they can't get food, just because they can't get the medical supplies that they need, the insulins or, things of that nature. Like, think of how many people just died just because of that suffering. Suffering, man. It's sad. And just to get on the internet and blame everybody else, you know, because somebody survives and they get on the internet and blame everybody else. It wasn't our fault. We don't choose the life we don't choose the life we take. God knows exactly what you're gonna do. Man, I got a friend. Y'all don't know. I got a friend about to come home after 25 years, bro. 25 years. My big homie, he did like 20 years in the prison. He did 20 years in prison. Bro, he went to prison. I was like 18. We don't hang out or nothing like that. Like, that's my dog, but I'm a grown man. Like, I ain't on it. You know, we'll say what's up, but like, man, all that. What we supposed to do as grown men? Like, you say what's up, man, and you move on. But I got other friends that didn't go to prison. I got friends. Actually, we did go to prison. I'm lying. We did go to prison. All of us, every one of us. But we've been out forever. My me and my one of my good friends, we went to prison as kids, and when we both got out, we'll chop it up. Like, that's my nigga. But we not, you know, we're not out here doing the stuff that we did because we know, like, bro, that shit was fun, but I ain't doing that shit no more. And he feel the same way. It ain't like, you know, we ain't down. Look, if I was walking, just randomly walking somewhere, and I seen somebody fighting him, oh, I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. That's still my dog. I still shoot you over my boy. Don't get it twisted. I still shoot you over my boy. But we ain't doing that. Like, it ain't like we going out here looking for trouble. But I think people, my friend finna come home. Let me tell y'all a story about my friend. That I tell you? Nah, I don't want to tell it. I don't want to tell it because he about to come home, and I'll be like, but it's a crazy story. One day I'll tell it. One day I'll tell the story about everything, and then if he let me tell the story, because that's my good friend. But the story is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I got some good stories. By the way, stay out of prison. And shout out to the homie for coming home. Whenever he come home, I'm gonna put him on live stream. And y'all gonna be like, damn. You know what? I'm gonna tell this one story about my homie. When he's locked up, because we got the same last name, I used to be like his brother. So his mama would tell him that I'm his brother, because when I show him my birth certificate, not birth certificate, show him my ID, we got the same last name. It'd be like we was a year apart as brothers. Like, I was born first and he was born, and then it'd be like my little brother, right? And so when he was locked up in a juvenile detention center, I was the only person that could go see him, and I go talk to him because we was family. You know what I'm saying? So I go see him in a juvenile detention center, and it was cool. I mean, he ain't had nobody to talk to, so I kept it solid as a homie. And mind you, this this was the first. He was the second person I met when I moved out here. He was the second person I met out here, and then this one girl, cause I had an afro, and this girl said, she came to me and was like, "Hey, so and so, so and so." I looked at her, girl, don't touch me. I don't know you, cause I was on some crip shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like banged out, like don't touch me. And then she said, "Oh, I thought you was so and so." I was like, "Nah." But what is it to you? Like, get on. This is my first day of school. I ain't never been to school ever, so this is my first day. And you trying to? She was like, "I need you to meet somebody." So she take me to meet this dude, right? This I walk up to this dude. Well, we walk up to this dude. He kicking a locker and he banging a locker and he's like, "Wow!" And he pop it open. He said, "I wish they would give me another locker." He just starts spazzing out. He's a black dude, right? He black, but like he black, but he white. He was like he biracial, honestly, but he was raised in a white neighborhood, so he like spazzing out. I'm like, bruh, this dude crazy, and she like, yeah, this is my friend. I just met him. He's new here. This and this. I'm like, who is this chick? If you go to a suburban school from an inner city school and you see the difference on how people treat you, it's like night and day. They don't give a bruh. This dude turned out to be the biggest drug dealer, biggest criminal, biggest everything in the whole city. And she introduced me to him like it was just, oh, this is just, he's a nice guy. I was like, she had no idea what this dude was capable of outside of school. It was crazy. So that's one way how that's one way how I met the biggest drug dealers in South Oklahoma City, but in high school, and all this can be proven through court records. But a lot of stuff that y'all never see because it's not everything ain't caught on camera. But I could tell y'all some stories. One time, you want me to tell you a story? One time, we're gonna get to the next video. But one time, man, everybody was getting. I didn't get high on like hard drugs and nothing like that. I just smoked the weed and whatever. I just smoked whatever. And I seen these girls were smoking water. And I think that one was white, one was Indian, one was, anyway, they was doing big rails. If you want to know what a rail is, then either way, you know what it is. Obviously, this is not going on my main YouTube channels. We doing it live, but it's not going on the video. So this is exclusive. They was doing rails and shit. And I was like, I ain't doing that. I got bad allergies. I'm not sniffing nothing. I'll be sneezing. One time, I'm gonna tell you, I tried it one time and I said, I chew and sneezed all the powder everywhere. I was like, you know what? It ain't for me. So I wasn't doing it, right? Then imagine sitting there, it's your last bag, you like chop it up and then nigga just sneeze all your stuff and just every powder everywhere. But anyway, they was smoking water and this girl, they was trying to help her out. She was like, I can't walk. I can't walk. And then they was trying to help her out the room and she walked up the wall. And then they was still holding her. I don't know why they were holding her. But everybody was high. And they was holding her. I said, don't tell her stop walking up the wall. And she was like, I got it. I got it. And she was just walking up the wall, step by step. And she got too far up and she just fell back on her, like she got suplexed on her neck. Boom. And got back up. and just was like, oh my God. I was like, bro, if I had a camera for that, yeah, I think I'd be lying when I seen the girl walk up a wall high off water. Lived a hell of a life. Anyway, next story.